Well, Douglas, congratulations. You're competing in the Derby for the first time as a trainer with two runners. Let's start off with Russian Emperor. Is he hitting form at the right time?
He certainly is. I'm very grateful to the owners. They've been patient enough, and I said then the Derby wasn't 2 months ago. The Derby's on the 21st of March, so it's taken me work in progress to get him there, but he's responding well, and it was there for everyone to see the way he ran last time and the trial that he put up 10 days ago.
Let's elaborate on work in progress. I looked at his win at Royal Ascot. To me, he looked like a dour, grinding European staying type of horse. How have you got the speed into his legs to be as competitive as what he was in a Classic Cup last time out?
I think Hong Kong in itself generates speed into the horses, just the way that we train and the way the tracks are, the work on the tracks, the way the racing patterns. That's why we give these horses trials, and that's why you put them in these races to lead them up to this, so that they can get used to the pace, the tempos, the pressures of Hong Kong. And fortunately enough, he's a smart enough horse to have accepted all of that, and he's transformed. You're right, he was a very dour horse, and it took every inch of Royal Ascot's long straight to get over the top of those second and third horses. But it looked like once he got there, he won comfortably. And having worked with the horse now, that's exactly what he indicates to me. He'll do what you want him to do. I don't think he's going to be a horse that's ever going to win by a big margin. He's a horse that'll do what you want him to do, and he's a colt, so he doesn't want to do more than he has to.
Blinkers, what about them? What difference have they made with him, David?
Well, that answers your next question in how I generated speed into him, and that's exactly what I did. He was getting a little bit too far out of his ground, albeit over the wrong distances. He still wasn't tracking up like I wanted him to, and it was there again to see that last time he was very tractable with Keith Jung. He started to come to the race at the 600, and unfortunately he got into a bit of an awkward situation about 300 out. The horse was still a bit green, and Keith wasn't used to him. But he corrected himself, and Keith got hold of him, and that's what interested me most, and I liked about the race the most, is that he gathered himself up and he hit the line strongly, and he went past a lot of horses that were coming to the end of their run.
He's a colt, he's a beautifully bred colt. Is there a stud future for him, or is it all about racing at this stage with him?
I think, look, the owners have obviously bought the horse with the intentions to hopefully get him to stud should he be good enough. He wins a Group 1 in Hong Kong, well, he's on his way. He's bred in the blue, and he's a pricey horse. As I mentioned in an interview a couple of days ago, thank goodness he doesn't know his price tag, and he doesn't know his breeding, because otherwise he'd have a little bit more spunk about him, and it'd be a problem to be dealing with.
And congratulations, has this come up too soon, or can he surprise a few?
I think he'll surprise. It has come up slightly soon. He's only had the one run in. I thought it was a run with a lot of purpose. I think he's come on tremendously from that run. He's probably the dark horse that's going to run a big race in this race. He's pleased me with everything he's done. I've got as much mileage as I possibly can into him, and his form abroad suggests that he deserves his chance to line up.
What will you do from that draw with him?
Look, I'll discuss it with Tony Piccone. He rode him, and probably generally when I was a jockey, these European horses, I prefer to ride them quieter and keep my reserves for the end. And being a French jockey, he's got great hands. He knows how to switch them off. So I'm presuming he will decide to ride him patiently.
Terrific. All the best, Douglas.